What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. You know, we have been going through our emotions with so many things with the Dallas Cowboys. You know, I say I'm in an abusive relationship. I always want to believe what I'm told, but I've been let down too many times to only fall back into the same trap. And it is what it is. But could it be, you know, think about this. When you go buy a car, when is the worst time to buy a car? Honey, when's the worst time to buy a car?
You need one.
Thank you. Exactly. When you need one and they know you need one, you think you're getting a bargain? Best way to make a deal is when you don't need one. When you can walk away. When you don't have to worry about, you know, I got to get to work tomorrow, so I got to get something. And Jerry has been out there, you know, we feel good about our roster here. You know, we look at the 49ers and think that they can be had. And we all look and say, bro, it was just 2 weeks ago we got our lunch handed to us by that same team that's kicked our ass twice in the playoffs. What are you talking about? See, this is where Jerry says we're not picking up the phone to talk to anybody. We're good. So Jerry's basically saying we don't need anybody right now. We're good. In which case now, maybe people say, well, you know, the Cowboys, maybe we can unload somebody with the Cowboys. You know, bringing negotiation down. If you say, we're open for business, honey, if he says I'm open for business, what do you think? You think anybody's gonna go ahead and say, yeah, we got that bargain for you? Not likely. Exactly. Not likely. They're going to try and fleece you, which is usually what happens, because we know the Cowboys, we don't get enough in return when we trade somebody like Amari Cooper for a 5th round pick. And we pay too much when we do in Trey Lance for a number 4 when other teams were like a 6. So maybe Jerry Jones is crazy like a fox. Now, I don't know what that actually means. I don't know that a crazy fox is smart. I don't know where they got that from. Do you know? I'm curious. I don't know what it means. They say he's crazy like a fox. That's supposed to be a good thing. But if you're crazy like a fox, isn't that rabies?
Hey Siri. What does crazy like a fox mean?
I found this on the web.
Seemingly foolish, but actually very shrewd and cunning.
Okay, so maybe he's crazy like a fox. You know, he's got us all pissed off and worked up and up in arms. And, you know, we go through the 5 stages of grief, of course, where we're just like, I'm sick of this shit. You know, and then it's like, well, you know, at least we got them boys and we got the games and everything else and the cheerleaders and the palace in Dallas. You know, I don't know. It's just saying. You know, it's a toxic relationship that we're in. No?
I would say so.
I mean, so
I'm still trying to figure out who we is.
the like 10 billion Dallas Cowboy fans, or however many it is that are out there,
But when you say we got the cheerleaders, we got the players, we got the games,
we got that all on TV or at the stadium when we go.
yeah.
That's all. We certainly got the merch that made Jerry Jones rich.
There.
See, the sad thing is we get treated like, you know, whatever. You know, here's the crumbs for you. But we're the ones that made it the most valuable sports franchise in all of the world. Yeah, Jerry took a risk in buying the Cowboys when it was losing $2 million a month. But that has paid off till his great-great-grandkids will never have to worry about money. Ever.
Well, the earth will be gone before they do.
There you go. The earth will be gone before they run out of money. By that, he's got so much money, he might figure out how to take it with him. That's how much money he's got. So, we'll see. I saw, and I did not check on it, Mike Fisher, who was broadcasting not from his mama's basement or anything, said, rumor, Cowboys buyer. So if any of you guys have seen it and checked it out and all that, let me know. I'm just curious as to what maybe the Cowboys are a buyer. Like I said, the last thing you want people to know is that you are trying to get somebody, because the deal gets to be harder. Right. All right, good people. It's hump day. Cowboys are back on the field. We got 4 new players that have been added during the bye week. The good news is Mike McCarthy, after a bye week, is like 11-5. So that's more than 66%. That's more than 66% of his wins after a bye week. So that's good. And I want to say the Cowboys are 4-1 against the Rams at home. So those are 2 things that are at least in our favor. So we're healthier. We got some new blood. Mike McCarthy is better after a bye week. And we the boys. You got anything else to add, honey? Any other positive news?
It's 85 degrees.
Yeah, it's hot. It's too hot. It's too hot for a late October. It's Indian summer. That's another one. Indian summer. What? Can you look that one up too? What is that? I mean, what? It was only summer for the Indians and nobody else? What is that? They got stuff out there you wonder, well, what does it mean?
It's a long summer. Like summer extends into fall.
But it was only the Indians?
Hey Siri,
Getting you answers.
what is an Indian summer?
Here's what I found.
She
A
didn't find
period
it.
of unseasonably warm, dry weather that sometimes occurs in autumn in temperature regions of the northern hemisphere. Like I said,
So why is it just Indian summer?
that's just what they call it.
We still didn't get an answer. But I mean, I've always known it means that it's hot in the fall.
It's named after the indigenous peoples of the Americas.
Okay, you mean the original Americans?
Several sources describe a true Indian summer as not occurring until after the first frost, or more specifically, the first killing frost.
Okay, so we ain't had the killing frost yet. So this ain't Indian summer. I guess this is just some hot weather before the big freeze. All right, so this is 8 minutes of your life that you will not get back. Just letting you know. 8 minutes. Hope it was worth it for you. All right?
Oh wait,
What?
the earliest reference was found dated to 1851. He found the phrase in a letter written in England in 1778, but discounted that as a coincidental use of the phrase. They don't know why they call it that.
Well, it would actually make sense if it's that old, because the Indians were everywhere here, and it was like, okay, so over there in the United States, or excuse me, the Newfoundland, which was always there, that these Indians, it gets hot in the fall. And that's something they didn't really have too often in England. Go figure. So that's now 9 minutes of your life that you won't get back. Have a good one.